What's up, people? Zakatech here, bringing another reaction video to Saga of Tanya the Evil. Last episode, it showed how she was actually existent. She was never just a little girl that was born. It was a guy that got pushed in front of a train from somebody he fired. Yeah, fired. And then God spoke to him. Honestly, that whole scene with God speaking to him thing, honestly, I thought was really cool for some reason. I just thought that was really cool the way they did that part. And then he was, reincarnated, and that's where Tanya came about. So now he became this girl, 9-year-old kid now, in war. 9-year-old kid put in war because of having magical powers. In my opinion, was bad for them to do that just because the kid has powers. I would just say just because the kid has powers, I would say no. That kid be put in the war by at least no later, in my opinion, high school. By the time that kid's in high school, then okay. But then throughout the whole other years prior, they can learn how to control power, maybe it's new powers, do all sorts of stuff. Not put a kid in there at 9 years old, because you're putting a kid in the war at 9 years old. I mean, she's got good experience at 9, but naturally, if that was a real thing, putting a 9-year-old in the war like that, they're gonna die real quick. But now we're back to I think the main part. After we previously found out in the first episode, if she's the one that sent those two guys she was about to let go to I think it was like, I can't remember what they said, to get them killed. Supposedly they died and stuff. Now my theory on that whole thing, she might have sent them there and got word that they were dead, but supposedly she already knew. I personally think that, one, she didn't know they were going to die, even though everybody's starting to think now that she's the one that did it and knew they were going to die. Two, I don't even think they died. I think they got coexistent with the enemy because they got sick of her and was like, you know what, we're going to help the enemies out. And so they went with the enemies, and somehow the enemies were able to find a way to make it seem like they're dead. Could be wrong. They could be dead. Like, I'm not sure how many episodes are in this season, but after a certain amount of episodes, if it doesn't reveal those guys at all, then I'll say they're dead. But right now, I think they're with the enemies, giving them detail of how she works with her powers, is what I'm thinking. This is what's going on. I don't think they're dead. But let's get into this and see what happens. If she's the one that actually sent them to actually intentionally get killed, or if she just didn't know, she just made that weird look onto her face at the end of the first episode. So, let's see what happens.
Thank you very much, sir.
I did that.
Come on. I'll be happy literally anywhere other than the front lines. The tactical instructor squad back home?
Normally those assigned to instruction units are a little older, but you've proven your worth by earning the silver wings.
This is exactly what I hoped for, a super safe post. But I can't make it obvious that I'm so happy about this. This is a great honor, sir, but...
Are you dissatisfied?
She acts all mean, but also acts like this nice 9-year-old kid.
No, sir. I'm incredibly grateful to the brass for such an assignment.
But she's ruthless.
It's just that there's no actual fighting to be done when you're posted away from the front lines of battle.
I understand that. But even though you are an ace, deploying someone as young as you are to the front lines wouldn't exactly be good for appearances.
It
I
wouldn't.
suppose you're right about that, sir.
Definitely a
I'm
9.
thrilled to accept this deployment. Oh, beautiful safe post in the rear. I've never been so relieved before in either of my lives.
Very well.
Okay.
Go to the general supply staff. They have something they requested your assistance with.
I'm not sure I understand. Is there some new technology they want me to test out?
Yes. Their latest model of computation jewel, I believe.
I guess trying out new equipment is usually left up to the soldiers in the instruction unit. Is there anything I should do to prepare for whatever the testing process might entail?
Unfortunately, all I've been told is that it's a prototype model.
I understand. Then I think that's all I need to...
Oh, damn, okay.
They can't be serious! This thing will kill me! How much am I completely safe for deployment?
So that's how she got that thing she always shows. Right?
The Elenium Type 95?
That's right. It synchronizes 4 computation cores. As you can imagine,
Okay.
unheard of power. It does burn through a tremendous amount of magical energy, but with the aptitude you've shown, it shouldn't be a problem.
Nothing but problems. This damn tool's not stable at all. At this rate, they're going...
So that's what she's got now. So we're still seeing how she became this warrior fighter.
Listen up! You can't stop now. You must go higher. Theoretically, you should be able to reach 18,000 meters in the air if you just focus.
A standard tool's max altitude is 6,000 meters.
We're not talking about a standard,
I
Joel.
don't give a crap about your theories. You obviously didn't give enough thought to this thing's flight durability.
What are you talking about? The prototype is still running at optimized synchronization.
I'm telling you, there's no way of knowing when this defective junk will explode.
Defective.
Sure,
junk?
right?
Do you have any idea what a masterpiece you're testing? You better bite your tongue and take back what you say.
Okay. You relax. Tone your voice, bro.
This stuff is done in the past to get promoted. There's no way to stop me until you see something here.
Sir, the temperature of the tool cores is rising.
I'm cutting off the magic supply. That'll purge the tool of all magical energy.
Unit has lost power.
At least I didn't turn into a human fireball like last time.
Oh. Yeah.
Are you done with this shit? The science department is useless. They should all be terminated with extreme prejudice.
Second Lieutenant Degurachev. Storming off again? It's not respectful.
It's not my fault this prototype of yours doesn't work. If it weren't for the safety measures, pieces of me would be raining down on the base right now.
Wait! Where's your report?
Oh, don't worry. You'll get my thoughts in thorough detail.
This is all because you're not concentrating.
I don't blame her like shit.
You call yourself a soldier.
A soldier's job is to use weapons, not waste her time trying to get defective junk to work properly.
You have to stop calling
True.
it that. Did you hear her?
Whoever-
Yes, sir. You take it back. You have no idea how much blood, sweat, and tears I put into that.
The tool is entirely too fragile. Might as well put it behind glass.
Blasphemy! Why don't you understand how
This is like an everyday thing that he just did. This is what's shown right here.
Revolutionary, but I'm much more concerned with you giving me something that actually works.
Theoretically, it should work now. It's obvious that there's some sort of user error.
Okay, dude. To relax.
They say a thin line separates genius from madness. Maybe if you weren't so
Anger
dense,
management
experiments
problems.
would work.
Much.
Listen, Doctor, haven't you ever heard the idea that anything that can go wrong will go wrong in any circumstance? It's kind of a famous law.
Lunacy! Who would ever wage such a theory?
Maybe you'll live long enough to find out yourself.
Dang.
If I keep having to test this gear, I'm going to end up getting myself blown to pieces. Better a fight on the front lines.
Then she wrote that quick unless it just skipped ahead.
So, what now? Do we trust her assessment? You know, I actually have a daughter at home who's about her age.
What did that say? Declined?
We've decided the Type 95 is
Oh,
unreliable
approved.
and therefore not suitable for general use. Additional funding has been frozen and the
Okay.
project is suspended indefinitely. There's nothing better than being proactive and taking care of your own problems. I'm not helpless. I don't need
God,
to
9-year-old kid, dude.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Handle things for me. In a few days, I'll be on my way to the imperial capital, coffee and paper in hand.
The heck? Froze again.
This is a serious problem. You haven't developed even the tiniest bit of faith yet.
Is
What?
that you being X?
Indeed.
Huh. I guess things aren't going like you thought they would, are they? 10 years have passed and I see you're still as unpleasant as ever.
It seems you've not come to your senses since we last met.
Unfortunately for you, I'm doing just fine on my own. I don't need to put faith in God.
Your attitude is obnoxious as ever. I didn't
Yeah.
try to limit my interference to a bare minimum. A foolish little lamb sometimes need a shepherd to show them the way.
You don't need to worry about me. You may think I'm a lamb, but I'm the wolf circling your flock.
Why do you refuse to praise your creator? For centuries, merely speaking to a human would cause them to fall on their knees and worship me. They prayed constantly.
You're suggesting I should be praying to some wooden knickknack on the windowsill? You're kidding me, right?
Perhaps you'll learn to believe if I show you more of my power.
Suit yourself.
Oh, shit, okay.
Receive my blessing.
Are you giving me the power to part the sea or something? Because honestly, I'd rather be able to turn water into wine. Miracles are illusions caused by lack of observation and reason. They're nothing but glorious misunderstandings.
Okay.
You are going to find that you are mistaken.
A dream?
Was it? No. Huh.
Deus lo vult, it says.
I don't think it was a dream. He had the ability to just make her think she's dreaming, but she's actually like a... I don't even know how to describe that. The way that that just happened. Like, I can't. Like...
You must be out of your mind.
Since my other projects had been cancelled, I figured I'd begin doing the experiments I'd ignored, starting with magical energy transformation and a fixation via multi-layered interference.
If your experiment fails, you risk blowing the entire base to hell.
The forward march of progress often requires sacrifice. Of course, I'm putting myself at risk too. Surely that counts for something.
I think our lives would be much easier if you found another passion. I know mine would be vastly improved.
That's quite humorous, but a good scientist must stay loyal to his research.
Maybe, but I'm a soldier, not a scientist.
Of course, which means you're obligated to follow my orders.
Okay. Like, I really have to follow your orders. Why? What can you do if I don't? Kill me? Somehow?
Well, so much for staying safe. This is Tanya Jagurichov, taking off. Altitude, 4,000 meters. Climbing at a speed of 320 knots. The synchronization is off. The tool's unstable. It might explode.
Lieutenant, there's no need to worry. Our success has been guaranteed by a much higher power.
Doctor, where are you getting this confidence?
It's simple. Last night I was visited. I received true divine inspiration. I heard God's voice, and an idea came to me as though it were a miracle.
The hell?
He spoke to me as one creator to another.
Doctor, I assumed a man of science would be atheist.
The past doesn't matter. I'm a devout believer now.
He was atheist and now he's a believer because of it.
If we pray to him, he'll grant our wishes and we'll be successful. Otherwise, we will be sacrificed as martyrs today. There's an irregularity. Something is wrong.
Purging the magical energy!
No, don't! That will disrupt the synchronization and destroy the jewel!
Damn it! I'll hit the safety then. Is it working? What do I do?
This seems like a perfect opportunity. Let us join voices and pray to God together, Lieutenant. Jewel cores are on the verge.
Okay, dude. You're a little bit taken too far. I can see maybe why this girl turned out to be even more of a...
You set me up to die, Phoenix!
Froze. Yep.
My child,
He set her up to die. Dude, fuck you. She's 9.
A miracle.
Yeah, she might be a little,
Kind of bomb to my chest.
you know, like, but she's fucking 9.
pray to God.
Fuck off.
You use your jewel to harness its power.
So he didn't believe in God. He's still atheist. He just did this whole setup to kill her.
You
Cute,
will
dude.
soon be filled with faith in me.
So this is what you stooped to make me a believer? That just makes you a cheating bastard!
Go now and spread my holy name. hell of God's boundless mercy.
We are not worthy of God's great miracles. I praise his holy name, and I submit to your glory.
Oh. And this is how she got this looking thing.
Wait, what am I seeing? Did I seriously just pray? He tricked me!
The coordinates are stabilized. Magical energy affixed to spatial coordinates.
At least he saved you from being killed because of a scientist. Now go back to Earth and kill that bitch.
Okay, so being X might have cursed this new computation jewel. But that aside, its power is amazing.
It is.
I knew it. That really was God last night.
Okay, dude. But you still wanted her to die. Shut up.
So shall it be.
Lord, I am humbled by your glorious power. I give thanks for your many blessings.
And I think this is where we were in the first episode.
Being reincarnated as a little girl wasn't bad enough. Now I've got this curse. I have to keep praying if I'm going to survive the front lines in one piece. This couldn't be more annoying. Lieutenant, is there a problem or something?
Yeah, it is.
Be focused on your objective.
Right, of course. But ma'am, the main army unit has already arrived at the front. I don't think they need any further reinforcements.
You question me?
Damn.
Sorry, ma'am, you're right.
Stuck fighting on the front lines for the cursed jewel. I'll make sure you regret this, being X.
As the documents in front of you show, Second Lieutenant de Gurachev received the Silver Wings assault badge after her first battle with the Entente Alliance. She was then involved with some prototype development. When the enemy overwhelmed us, she received an emergency deployment to the Western Front.
It says she recently wiped out an entire enemy mage company by herself, and she's still carrying out successful assault missions in the Rhine Theater, I see. Sounds to me as though she's the ideal soldier, but despite these facts, you call her a monster.
I don't deny that she's a talented mage with an impressive track record of victories, but I'm afraid that her...
And this is where we left off about the whole cut.
Is
That
this
she
about
supposedly
training
could have gotten
soldiers
those two
here?
killed.
Keeping rebellious new recruits in line is part of an officer's job.
She's the only person who's currently capable of using the new computation jewel. I believe that indicates there's an unknown and therefore dangerous quality to her.
We're talking about a child here.
Yeah, but if you knew that child's power,
Colonel,
yeah.
I'm told that your wisdom and keen perception make you very good at your job. Your transfer from personnel to operations was approved in part because we value your opinion on sensitive matters.
You speak too highly of me, but I thank you, sir.
I'm not done talking yet, Lieutenant Colonel. I do want to respect your views as much as possible. But we've already decided what to do with Second Lieutenant de Gurachev.
I'd kill for a hot shower and a night in a comfortable bed. And dessert. I'd do anything for something sweet right now. Just kidding, ma'am! Not at all dissatisfied with our encampment!
Just a few months ago, you were such a rookie recruit that you could barely fly, and now look at you, soldier.
Oh no. I hope I didn't get on her bad side just now, like Kirsten Harl did.
Given your improvement, I spoke to Lieutenant Schwarzkopf and recommended you for
Is this-
the master trial.
Is this like, I'm confused.
If that's what you want.
Did she,
Prefer to stay at the bloody
Okay.
front lines, I certainly won't force you to leave.
so do we know if she did purposely send them to get killed, or is this still not to that point yet?
I wasn't expecting it, so you kind of caught me.
And it's gonna show more of how what actually happened to them. We'll see. We'll see.
Lieutenant!
What is it?
My new deployment location. It won't be a pillbox that'll get hit by artillery fire, right?
Okay, she was quiet about it. If that's the case of what that was.
There must be a God up there answering prayers.
Second Lieutenant Gurachov, you are hereby promoted to First Lieutenant. You are to return to the military academy. Well, this is the second time I've been to university, so I bet it won't be that hard. Studying away from battle sounds like the perfect way to stay alive.
I see your transport hasn't arrived yet.
Lieutenant Schwarzkopf, sir.
At ease, soldier. I can't believe you're going to leave without saying goodbye to me first.
I'm sorry about that. I feel bad about leaving the unit behind and returning to the capital.
I'm so confused with the story now.
Did Corporal Serebriakov for officer training? A familiar face?
Well, she worked underneath me. It'll certainly make the transition smoother for the both of us. Plus, it'll make me look like I'm a superior officer who actually cares about her troops.
I want to thank you again for your hard work.
Damn, so you don't?
Between
Damn,
your
villain as
skill and
hell.
Computation jewel. We wouldn't have survived without you.
My pleasure, sir. It was an honor to serve.
Kind of true.
Although I seriously doubt I'll get much of a chance to use this jewel at the academy.
Be that as it may, I wish you luck going forward. Remember, God is always with us, Lieutenant.
Of course.
She kind of just doubled wanting to say that.
What's the situation at the Rhine battlefront?
We're still at a stalemate with the enemy, but our main unit has arrived at the border. Unfortunately, Plan 315 continues to fail us.
It does seem as though our main army is severely lacking in both mobility and adaptability.
Our current priority is to establish a powerful unit that can adapt to any given tactical situation.
Warm food, soft beds, and an easy life await me in the capital. If I can make myself invaluable at the military academy, my future is as good as made.
A new rapid
Okay.
response unit, huh?
For a while, I was worried about surviving here. But now I feel kind of bad for how embarrassed being X must be.
I didn't read that. You really help when I can't read. So I'm still confused. Did she send them there to get killed? Like I'm so lost on that part. So it showed more of like God coming there like 2 or 3 times. Even the doctor dude looked like he pretty much tried to kill her. And then God came in that last second and prevented her from blowing up. And the guy walks away. Oh yeah, no, God does exist. Okay, dude, you just tried to kill a 9-year-old in general. Q. Yeah. So where is she go? I'm so like, now is she going to the guy that it just showed that looked at the picture of her at the end here, or is she just going somewhere else? Like I said, the story's kind of bouncing back and forth between her, how she came in existence, how it happened, how he became a night kid and all that, and then about war, and so it's kind of bouncing back and forth, and I'm so confused on what it's doing. Now she's going somewhere, not 100% where. I think it's to those guys. So if it is, though, I don't think it's smart in general taking that risk that they might try and just find a way to kill her. The 2 guys that she supposedly could have sent out to be killed, I think they're still alive, like I said before. But we're going to see what happens and where she's going. But I'll find more reaction videos. Peace. See you people next time.